Okay, welcome back. This is a little review of the Huawei Joy speaker, which, Sound Joy apparently, which is a relatively new speaker, I believe. I've been eyeing it up in Argos for a while, but it hasn't been in stock. So I've managed to grab it off Amazon, and I'm here to do a little review, little sound test of it, maybe a comparison with the JBL Flip 6, which is obviously its direct competitor, I would say. As far as design goes, I would say this definitely tops the JBL equivalent. It really is quite different actually, which is nice. You can tell that they've designed it so that it can stand up, and then these holes can kind of dissipate the bass through there a little bit so it doesn't get muffled on that side, which is quite smart. You've got these little rubbery bits here so it can lie down like that and kind of balance itself. Obviously you've got volume up and down buttons here. USB-C charged, and they did give you a cable for that as well. Obviously power, that will activate your voice assistant, play and pause, it will skip tracks as well, your Bluetooth, and then your pairing in case you've got another one. All the relatively standard stuff on a speaker of this size that we're all used to. I'll give it a power up here and you can hear its funny little power up sound, and the lights on top actually, which are cool. So I don't know if you can see that a bit better over there. But it's got an interesting light selection there going on top, which is different. Obviously the Flip 6 doesn't have anything like that, which is quite cool. So I'm going to press that Bluetooth button and make sure that it's connected to the phone I'll be using to play. But yeah, very, very nice design. Obviously relatively similar material and build to the Flip 6. So if you're familiar with that, you're going to be familiar with this as well. That might be a little NFC point there, maybe. Not entirely sure. Obviously, you've got the passive radiators on either side. But yeah, overall, a very nice design. I don't believe this has any type of app with it or anything, but it does have things like when you change the volume. Okay, maybe not on the Samsungs. It did on the iPhone. But if you use the buttons on there anyway, it makes a funny noise, and uses that that ring on the top as a volume indicator, which is very nice. I believe it also uses it as a battery indicator. I haven't had the chance to test that out entirely yet. So as far as build quality goes and looks, as I've said, I think it's very nice. Obviously these speakers are only kind of forward firing, which may give it a bit of a disadvantage against some others, because obviously if it's facing this way, it's going to sound a bit muffled because all the sound is going to be shooting over there. But then again, the Flip 6 is kind of like that as well. So not too much. I think all that's left to do really is the sound test in this thing, because there isn't, it's fairly simple. There isn't a whole lot to talk about. It's a nice build. You're not going to be disappointed. I picked this up for £60 here in the UK, and that's much less than the JBL Flip 6 anyway, and very nice build quality. So I'm definitely not disappointed on that front. So I'm going to play a song through it now, and then in a future video I'll do that compared to the Flip 6.
I'm on my own, broken and alone. I feel the rain crashing down all around this empty town. I'm searching for the lost and found, but you don't care, you're unaware. Keep moving like the scars aren't even there. It's in the air like a blazing flare. Just stare, cause the flames will burn us. I thought you were the one for me. That's why I gave you everything. Held you close by the stormy seas. Oh, you meant the world to me. I used to kiss your head when you cried for me. Hold your hand while the pain was over. Keep you warm by the roaring sea. You meant the world to me.
yeah, I'm not sure how well that comes out. Hopefully it'll be better in the comparison video uploaded, hopefully same day, maybe even if you're lucky. But it is very clear sound, very nice. The bass is pretty average. I definitely wouldn't say it's as good as the Flip 6 from memory, but you're not going to be disappointed, and only a proper audiophile would really notice, to be honest. Not worth spending double the price on anyway. So at the moment, over the Flip 6, I would recommend this. If you can get your hands on one. I had trouble getting my hands on one. It was out of stock everywhere for ages, but if you can get your hands on one, I would definitely say it's worth it. So yeah, if you have any questions, pop them down in the comments, and I'm going to move on to the next one.